Ed, are there any secrets that you're hiding from us?
Don't think so.
That's a lie.
Oh boy.
Did you hear about the conspiracy? The cover-up? The drama? Well, I'm not a woman, all right? I am on the internet, though. And like me, you've probably seen these MFs.
Hi, I'm Keith. I'm Ned.
I'm Zach.
I'm Eugene.
And we're the Try Guys.
They're everywhere, okay? There's a long one. There's a gay one that has immaculate hair, and then there's two non-distinct white ones that I genuinely cannot tell apart. This is not a bit. Who are they? They look so familiar. I feel like I've seen them 1,000 different ways, but never like this. And I've never even seen anyone who looks like this in real life. When I first saw them, I thought I was watching a Target ad. People who look like this only work at BuzzFeed, it seems like.
I feel like a dirty little superhero. Help, help, somebody help! Like, hi, it's like, somebody else!
Anyways, there's been a frickin' scandal. I mean, there's been a dang scandal. Frickin' scandal. And this time, I care. I really care. I'm so invested. Why do I care, you might ask? Because it's deep. It's convoluted, it's complex, it's ironic, and it's juicy. And there's been a cover-up as well, which is awesome. I love a good cover-up, especially one you can talk about without getting assassinated. For me, it all started with this. Then the next day, this. Okay, so one of these fellers, not the long one, or the one with the sexy hair. Sorry, the one with the really sexy hair. I gotta stop cursing. One of these guys cheated on their wives. It was this one, all right? It was this one. And yes, this is the AVI profile picture that he tweeted his apology with. And this is a real photo. It's not cool to cheat on your wife. You should never disrespect your wife. But I do thank God that this is a real tweet, a real situation that exists in because it's funny. And it's really good for all of us except for him specifically. And the other few people that it destroyed.
This is my wife. This is my other wife.
We'll get into it, all right? There's been a cover-up. It's drama! Look at his face, though, for real. Should we feel bad? I feel like we shouldn't even feel bad. I'm not saying he's ugly, by the way. He's just like, why is he making that face? You know, it's weird. Makes you want to put something in his little mouth or something. Put something in his little mouth like. So, we know who they are. Well, I don't really know who they are. I'm not that familiar with the Try Guys. But why would cheating on your wife constitute such a tremendous reaction? It's a big one. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of news. That's a lot of headlines. That's a lot of attention. That's a lot of grab.
My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife.
Also, that isn't to say cheating on your wife isn't bad.
My wife. 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 My wife.
You probably shouldn't, especially if you have kids.
My wife. 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 My wife.
People love these fellers. I don't know why exactly.
God.
We don't talk about poop, I think, nearly enough.
I sharted during yoga this morning.
And thinking back, the only content of theirs I've really subjected myself to willingly was them eating the Taco Bell menu, which has 18 million views! 18 million! 18! For a vid, they're eating taco. I do that once a week, not every day. And I did make that video. I made that video once. I ate Taco Bell.
Hey guys, what's up? Today we're gonna buy everything on the Taco Bell menu. This is our Taco Bell eating table.
Who's watching this shit, though? That's my point, right? Come on, man. Who's watching this? And this content that I saw and the content that they make, I don't believe is groundbreaking by any means.
It's good.
But something about it did garner quite a loyal following. It's obvious.
Oh God, the steak. This is what it looks like.
That bite has so much steak. That's the worst thing I've had.
And the following consists of a ravenous, husk-like caricature of what humanity once was.
Live Moss.
BuzzFeed, I guess. I'm not really sure. All in all, their careers have been normal.
Now get out of my room. Laters, man. Is that the line? That's the line. That's the line. Stay in the scene!
Meteoric, good, funny, relevant, and wholesome. That's the #1 point, I believe, from all of this. But now that's over. Okay, it's no longer wholesome. Now it's cheat on wife, guys. Let's try divorce. The Try Guys try divorce. The Try Guys try each other's wives. No, I shouldn't say that. This is where it gets into what I like, a cover-up. Over the last few weeks, a lot of viewers and fans of the show have noticed there's been a lack of this guy in the standard Try Guys rigmarole. Nothing on Instagram, nothing on YouTube. Where did he go? Did he die? What happened to him? Was there something deeper going on? Yes, there was. Some of the most turpid and troglodytic BuzzFeed viewers noticed instances of Ned being edited out of content. Videos that were filmed with him in them edited him out. They edited the mother. They did. Is that a thing that happens? Yes! That is an admission of guilt on a macro level, if you ask me. The BuzzFeed Ministry of Truth was clearly trying to hide something, trying to protect their proverbial bowl of rice.
Make yourself like you love yourself.
What are you gonna do to me?
Hey guys, welcome to my bone cracking extravaganza.
And so, the rumor mill began. You can't just cut a major character out of your TV show and then expect people to not think something's going on. The Try Guys subreddit started blowing up. Blowing up. Try Guys Twitter started pissing and shitting everywhere. People really started digging. And so did I. I was digging like Shia LaBeouf in holes.
That's odd. He's outside digging.
And do you know what they found? And what I found? Because I'm an investigative journalist.
You think you have a better marriage than Keith?
No.
That's a lie.
We found a digital paper trail that spelled everything out in perfect clarity. The reason why he was cut out, the reason why there was a cover-up. Taking a step back, I don't know why I had to take a step back. Physically, it's kind of stupid. I shouldn't have done that. A now since deleted post was found, posted by an alleged Try Guys employee that also allegedly claimed that Ned had hooked up with another employee in early September. Ned is a married man, by the way. This is huge drama. This guy's cheating on his wife and other employees are posting about it. You can't even cheat on your wife anymore. Needless to say, though, like me, there's many skeptics. I'm a very skeptical person. Whenever I see something, I don't instantly believe it. I have to see it retweeted by a creator that I love, and then I believe it. But most fans were skeptical of this. And the post was deleted and buried. People just didn't believe it. At that time in early September, there wasn't much public to raise any suspicions, aside from the weird editing out of Nedward.
My friends are incredible people who did what they legally could do while certain processes and investigations took place and concluded. And anyone talking about a timeline is crazy.
Oh, and also there was a lot of stuff to raise suspicions. The kind of retrospect, hindsight is 2020 moments that you're gonna love that. It's amazing.
What they are allowed to say versus what the public can know is very different. There's no such thing as a consensual workplace environment when there is a dynamic of power involved. I don't care what your opinion is, that's just a fact.
But alas, as time went by from this initial post from an alleged Try Guys employee detailing the cheating exploits of Ned in New York City, people started realizing that the timeline of Nedward being scrubbed out of the videos matched with the original post. He was getting big broed for a reason. Everything made sense. The accusations made sense. The big bro stuff made sense. And then, as it goes, screen caps were leaked, okay, from a user on Reddit communicating with a fellow that works for Try Guys named Will, who was then found to be the original poster of that bombshell. And everyone shrugged off and deleted it at the time. But the crazy part is, Ned cheated with Will's fiance. How? That's insane, dude. So this guy's posting, and it's Ned is cheating on him with his fiance. It hurts my head. It gives me a headache. There was video proof shared of boy kissing girl, and also phone numbers that were linked to Ned shared in the conversations as well, just to kind of, make everything real. It validates it. And it all happened to validate old Ned's adventure with his junior employee over there in New York City. That's crazy. We need to get HR involved. Holy shit. Oh, wait. Ned was HR. Oh, crap.
I woke up at 7 in the morning, and I I took the video offline. I didn't tell anybody. They noticed.
Zach, imagine how you felt yesterday. I felt the exact same way, and now I also have had my project ripped off the internet by my friend. I worked for months on that project, and my wife was getting the brunt of the cyberbullying. I think that you're overreacting, and I think we should put it back up.
Now, aside from the video proof, this really isn't conclusive evidence, okay? It doesn't necessarily prove wrongdoing. It's all still rumors until it's not, and then it's not anymore, and then it's real. And then they make it real, and it's like, okay, all right, we're real. It's real now. Try Guy $18 million Taco Bell mukbang, more like cheating on your wife simulator 2022. And another admission was poor Will scrubbed his Instagram feed of photos with him and his fiance, which is terrible. I feel bad for this guy, in all honesty. This is pretty terrible. His ex-fiance, I guess, right? Ned's new fling-mading. And Will also unfollowed them both, which is the modern equivalent to like an et tu brute, type Roman tragedy moment. And some other team members unfollowed them just to add insult to injury. It's real, though. It's real, okay? There's proof. It's admission. To guilt.
It's got peanuts. You're not allergic to peanuts? I'm not allergic to peanuts. I'm not allergic to anything. Excellent. Try me. Except penicillin.
We've got what looks to be entire crabs on the plate. What am I supposed to do here?
Things hit an inflection point. There's no going back once the corporate team writes a message and posts it on Twitter. Bazinga. It's over. My man with his wife and kids.
Well, you didn't have to take your boots off. Nope.
Ruined his life to get his pecker wet.
I want to lick his face right now. I would suggest not doing that. Can he do that? Will it burn his tongue?
I wouldn't recommend it.
It's really sour.
Now that's sad. And I do also understand promiscuity. I'm not a very promiscuous man, but things take a different turn whenever you have a rooted family and stuff. And then you erode that root. And then you're a terrible person and you get canceled by the internet and then you never work again. Bye-bye. And also on top of that, Ned's whole personality is just his family, right? Like this dude just that's his whole, it's his shtick.
My wife. 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 My wife.
Which is another level. How many more levels are there to make this worse? How can this get any worse? But statements are made by all those involved. Everyone who deserves to be unfollowed gets unfollowed. That tortuous tragedy is done unto them. Now we heal, and now we process. Therapy moment. Okay, guys, let's have a therapy moment here. But now I ask, is this solid and logical enough reasoning to completely axe an integral member of a business or group? Even an owner. He's an owner of this whole thing. I mean, everyone f***ed. Come on, dude. Some harder than others, right? Really, I'm not sure, though. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think it's enough to get completely annihilated from the internet? Like, do you think he did more, maybe? Do you think that's what it is, maybe? Or are they just trying to maintain their wholesome reputation, their wholesome Chungus reputation, and that's why they got rid of him? Because they had to. It's the only option. You can't have the old wife cheater in there. That's almost as bad as the wife beater. It's the only way for them to survive, in my opinion. Maybe. I don't know. They had to get rid of that Wonder Bread menace. And another little ironic chunk and twist is some of the most viewed content involved him and his wife. Well, it involved the wives of the Try Guys, which I don't know why. That's so weird. Rip Bozo, though. Rip Bozo. Ned is dead because Ned wanted head. But here we are, back at square one. Ned was let go. Ned apologized. This came out of nowhere. Or did it? No, it didn't. It didn't actually, guys. That's the whole point of the video, is it's been a cover-up. They knew about it for a long time. And there's been a lot of suspicious moments that they just posted and thought it was cool.
All right, Ned, you little liar.
We should have saw it coming a mile away.
Do you think you're more romantic than the rest of the Try Guys?
Maybe I used to be. There's something about having a couple kids that kind of makes romance a different beast.
If I would have been an avid Try Guys viewer, I would have seen it coming. And I would have let you guys know when it was about to arrive, and I would have said, huzzah. Thankfully, though, some sticky-fingered TikTok users and YouTube viewers have been combing through the archives, finding the most sus Ned moments of 2022. And it looks terrible for him, dude. It's so bad. It looks like this was going on forever, and it's just been probably multiple times. Here's some wacky clips. I saw one of these on TikTok, and that's the whole reason I wanted to make this little video, this little drama cover. Okay, it's kind of fun. I thought, whatever. It probably won't do it ever again. We'll see. I love people who film their families and then just turn out to be fucking psychopaths too. That's like one of my favorite things ever on the internet, when people just turn out to be horrible. I dress up as a woman and look at dicks on Omegle, all right? I'm a good guy. They're so cute. Oh my God. I bet nothing can shake their relationship. Oh, wait a second. Oh, shit. That sucks. That's embarrassing. That's kind of embarrassing.
Have you ever cheated on anyone? 1, 2, 3.
Sure have. Would do it again in a heartbeat.
Oh, no.
Yeah. He's never done it, though. So we have to believe him.
Eugene, do you secretly think that Ned and his wife are going to get divorced someday?
No. Of course he does. He's lying.
I like that one. That's one of my favorite little moments where Eugene, beautiful hair. Oh, such a handsome guy. Almost frustratingly handsome. Is that a thing? To be frustratingly handsome?
Never tell them, because your punishment for cheating on someone is that you have to keep that burden on you.
Oh.
Like, you have to live with that guilt. And by telling someone, you're actually just doing yourself a favor and you're
making them feel bad.
Yeah, making them feel
Wow.
bad.
So don't tell them. That's the key. That's also suspicious to even have on your channel right there. Yes, I've cheated on people, and no, I would never tell my significant other. That's ridiculous. Because then they'd know and I'd be bad. But if they don't know, I'm not bad. Ah!
This is a salad that cheats on its wife. It's just in a lot of other businesses right now. Oh, sure. It's barely being a salad. It's misbehaving.
That seemed like a bit of a Freudian slip of a joke there. Seems like the long one kind of knew what was going on maybe a little bit. And the small one maybe even knew a little bit there too in the middle. The middle one, I feel like they beat that one up for fun. The little guy in the middle.
May of 2021. We've been together for about 10 and a half years.
10 and a half years? You gave it up for this, man? He's not even the premium Try Guy.
That's a bit rough, but true. Very, very, very true. He's not even the premium. He's just I don't even know what he looks like. Like, if I had to draw him, I just fucking wouldn't. Number one, because I can't draw, but also because I have a terrible memory. And the faces of those I love, I can barely keep in the forefront of my mind for long enough to consciously remember what they look like, let alone some random guy on the internet.
After a comedy show in Chicago, I was out with my friends. Ariel was asleep, and then I was dancing with this one girl. Two people get a little closer, and I told her about it afterwards. Things got a little too close on the dance floor.
Yeah, that's
made
a
me
tricky
uncomfortable.
one. Did she appreciate the
She appreciated that we were talking about it.
And then and then he didn't tell her about that part.
Inter-office romance, while frowned upon by PR, is
HR?
thrilling. Oh yeah, by HR. Sorry.
PR, it can be a big win.
That's a really ironic one. That one's kind of sweet. That left a sweet taste in my mouth there, and my butt's puckered. I don't know why that's.
You've got 2 kids now, and you're still a loving husband. Mm-hmm. Which is more important, being a loving husband or a loving father?
I think a loving husband, because it makes if your relationship isn't in a good spot, that impairs your ability to be a good father.
Guy knows his shit. I mean, proof's in the pudding, right, guys? I assume his kids are still alive. I don't really know.
While frowned upon by HR is inherently thrilling, with the caveat, I just want to make sure to our drunk listener that this is not someone, you said that he is older, is not someone in a position of power over you.
Right.
Want to make sure that is the right thing, but I'm going to assume in this case, which honestly, even if it is consensual, I just want you to keep that in mind. If he is someone who is directly over you, maybe it's not the best idea because you don't want to.
Hey, Ned. Hope you're doing all right, man. This is bad. This is really bad. He looks guilty in a lot of these. Is that just me? Does he look guilty to you guys? He looks guilty.